is Stephanie Njoki. I am part of an amazing team called the Alpha Team, and we came up with a GCGO on the climate change that is specified for the GCGO, and also this is under Congo Forest. So we came up with an idea that we would love to conserve our environment, and we took part in this. It has been an amazing time doing this. And my team contains of 5 members, I inclusive. So there's me, the UI designer, and the UX researcher backup, Sandra Wino, the project manager, and the data analyst backup, Samuel Bogwa, the product manager and UI designer backup, and also Faith Jepnachich, UX researcher and also product manager backup. So, first of all, I'd love to thank you for being here. And let me start off with something that really shook me actually. So, we discovered that every minute the Congo Basin loses forest size about 10 football fields, yeah? So that really hit us hard, and we started asking ourselves, what if we could actually see this happening in real time? Or better yet, what if we could stop it before it spreads? So I want to share my screen about what's been happening. Just allow me a second to do that. Um, just a moment, please. So on my screen, I am showing what we did. So our app is called Forest Watch. This is a combating deforestation through technology. As you can see, our names are there. And on the next page, we talk about a problem statement, which is deforestation in the Congo forest caused by illegal logging greatly impacts climate change. We know about climate change, we know how it affects the environment, we know how it affects our ozone layer. So this is why we went forth and did this. The urgency of addressing deforestation. This is because illegal deforestation in the Democratic Republic of Congo is destroying 10% of the world tropical forest, vital in absorbing carbon and fighting climate change. This loss harms biodiversity, displaced community, and speeds up global warming, affecting weather, food security, and our planet's future. Our planet is very beautiful, and it deserves all the care and all everything in actual sense. So, moving along, let's head on to how deforestation impacts conservationists and indigenous communities. Yes. So meet Wisa, a forest conservationist in Kasangi who spends day tweaking into remote areas to investigate illegal logging. You know how much time this takes, yes? Years of protecting these forests and their biodiversity have shown him the great impact of deforestation, displaced communities like the Baka people, vanishing wildlife, and future when the forest. He works so hard to protect her disappearing faster than he can save them. So this meets us at a point of we need to take care of our forest. We need to see the human side of this. That when the trees go, so where does he go? You know, the water supply, the income in the future is a bit displaced. So we need to take care of that. So we have the impact and urgency of this. And where we look at the data, it is worse than we expected. Lodging and farming are living scars across all forest types. This damage is speeding up year after year. We knew we couldn't just sit with the problem, so we got to work. And this is what we have. As you can see, the impact of logging and agriculture on forest ecosystems. As you can see, our data shows illegal logging contributes to over 25% of deforestation in the Congo, whereas agriculture contributes to 40%, endangering biodiversity and carbon storage. As you can see, on our presentation, we have this chart showing how the deforestation is affecting Congo. So, moving forth, we are going to talk about deforestation and degrading for forest types. As you can see, this is another chart. So, this graph breaks down deforestation and degradation by the type of forest affected. It's either dense, humid forest, secondary forest, and etc. It shows that primary forests, which are most ecological valuable, are being lost at a concerning rate. You can see the sense of urgency in this. So our solution, what we created is a satellite-powered platform that gives you real-time updates on forest loss. It tracks changes, sends alerts, lets users act quickly. Before the damage spreads too far, it's simple, virtual, and powerful, especially for people who need it the most. So just take that in and see how this can help us just by tracking how our forest is doing, showing up. We don't need to go to the field per se. We just need to log into the app and we can see how our forests are doing. So that is the next slide that I am showing you now. That the proposed solution is a developing software that uses satellite imagery, machine learning, algorithms that track forest health, predict actionable deforestation, and provide actionable insights for conservation efforts. So, why this solution, you might ask? This solution works excuse me, because satellites can help combat the issue at hand better and faster. This solution helps detect deforestation in near real time, identify high risk areas before the trees are lost, and guide target action to protect forests, save time, resources, and ecosystems. It empowers conservationists, governments, communities with the insights they need to act quickly. So, there we go. We already have a solution. The annual deforestation in the DRC. This is a graph that shows the yearly rate of deforestation in DRC Congo. The steady increase highlights the urgent threat, to the Congo Basin rainforest, which is vital carbon sink and home to thousands of species. Rising forest loss is largely driven by human activities, illegal logging slash burn agriculture, and fuel collection. This is something to note. So, I know you might ask if we built this app. See on my screen, we have we're showing a few of what is contained in the wireframe. We didn't just build this in a vacuum. We built it with our users. We tested the wireframe with real people, gathered feedback, and found what was missing. They told us what they needed, and this is faster alerts, clear maps, easier navigation. So we made those changes. Now, this is not just for tech. It's a tool people want to use. And let me take you through what the wireframe contains. This is the dashboard also. This is the dashboard. This is the login page. Let's start from the login page. We have the email, password, and you log in. You go to the dashboard, insights, alerts, communities, satellite monitoring, and on to satellite monitoring, where we have deforestation rates, forest density, and protected areas as well. And we head off over to the insights. Just to note, these are the few slides we have incorporated. There are many more to be incorporated as well. So allow me to go to the next slide. Here we have user pains and pain points, user needs and pain points for the wireframe testing. Pain points, we have the traditional ground survey that takes weeks or months to complete, leading to delayed intervention when illegal logging occurs. Existing conservation platforms generate complex reports that many stakeholders, including local community, struggle to understand. And these are the needs. Localized language support. The users highlighted the need for interface to support local languages, e.g., the French and Lingala, to ensure better understanding and usability in field conditions. This also they commented of an easier to use app, which helps save time and act promptly. Also, so you might be asking, what's next? Right now, we're getting ready for the big step. We want to pilot this platform and this wireframe that we have built with local NGOs, conservation teams, the government on the ground, but we cannot do that alone. And also, moving on to the next screen, we can see recommended changes based on the user feedback. So they recommended customers alerts to allow conservation officers to set their own alert sensitivity levels based on their local priorities and patrol, since they work in different regions and may have different levels of concern for certain activities. Integrate on-ground monitoring, add a physical monitoring system that users can use to check across and validate the satellite data, improving accuracy and building trust in the systems. On the next slide, we can see, you may ask, what's next? Our vision for future funding? Maybe. We would go beyond borders, expanding the satellites. Sorry about that. We're expanding the satellites monitoring to create the world's truest global deforestation track network, giving every forest on Earth a digital shield in the fight against climate change. Partner with authorities for rapid response teams deployment once alert comes in. And we cannot wait to share this app with you. We're looking forward to it. And yeah. So as I was saying, so why using satellite technology to protect forests and communities? One important, or rather, the important difference is by detecting forest loss in near real time and identifying high risk areas. This solution helps stop damage before it spreads. It gives conservatives, governments, and local authorities and also local communities the tools and data they need to act quickly. Saving forests protects indigenous lands, preserving ecosystems that are vital for our planet's future. This is very important for us as people who are you know passionate about climate change, are passionate about our nature and forest. And so this is a stepping stone for us. And we would love for you to be involved with to grow and with us in this app of our the app that we have built, and you know everything else that is involved. So one of the things that I would like to say as your speaker is um, just the you know so what do we need? That is a question that you and other users have asked. And this has, in case of maybe funding or other things, your support really means a lot to us, whether that's through funding, partnership, or adopting the platform in your organization. We are not just pitching the idea to you, we're inviting you to be part of our mission because we believe Earth is beautiful and beauty is Earth. Let's protect the Congo Basin. Let's do it now while we still can and while we have the the capability, and we can be a standpoint and bridge the gap between worlds. So thank you for listening to our presentation. We are looking forward to protecting our planet one forest at a time with you. From us, and we say thank you, guardians of the global ecosystem. Well, bye bye.